Hi, my name is Alexis and welcome to my reading vlog. Hi, this is editing me. So as a quick sidebar, I went into editing this video and quickly realized that I do not have a solid introduction for this video. I had a clip filmed, but upon watching it back, it was awful. I was just stumbling over the words 100 times. So I decided to just do a brief refilming of this introduction to say, hello, welcome to my video. I'm so excited to have you here. So this reading vlog follows me reading Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I'm just here to pop in and give you a quick synopsis and rundown of this vlog and book so you can go into it understanding what's happening. So this book is about a girl named Liz and her neighbor Wes. Liz, our protagonist, has always known that her neighbor Wes is not really boyfriend material, and he's always kind of been a pain in the butt for her. They have a long-standing rivalry over the parking spot in front of their house. She's known him since they were kids because obviously they live next door to each other. So flash forward a bunch of time from their childhood, rivalry. And Liz and Wes are both seniors at high school. And one day she goes to school and this guy's there named Michael, who she has had a crush on since she was a kid, but he moved away, which made her sad. But now he's back. So she is just determined that it's her opportunity to date him and win him over. However, she quickly realizes she doesn't really have any reason to talk to him. So she schemes with the neighbor Wes to get her magical prom moment and get her magical relationship with Michael. So they work together to kind of make Michael notice her. All in the while, they both are starting to develop feelings for each other. It has a sort of fake dating trope. It has childhood best friends to lovers. It has sort of a rivals to enemies to lovers sort of vibe. I hope you enjoy the vlog as you follow me along in the next few days, which was actually a month ago, of me reading Better Than the Movies. And thank you so much for your patience and the fact that this clip is so sorely out of time and place. But anyways, let's just roll the video. So, I wasn't originally going to vlog my experience reading Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, but I feel like I want some type of documentation of this because this book is so good. I cannot keep this little smile and grin off my face while I'm reading. I'm losing it. Okay, I'm 140 pages into the book. It's a 350 page book, I think, and I'm loving it. I'm also experimenting with tabbing. I recently bought a new set of tabs with more colors, and I'm trying to match the colors of my tabs to the book colors. I think I did a good job here, but I'm loving this book to pieces, and I just feel like I really want to do reading vlogs. I love reading vlogs, and I wasn't going to vlog this because I felt like I was going to be a little bit too busy these couple days during my reading experience with Better Than the Movies, but then I just started reading it, and I can already tell this is going to be a 5-star read. At least I hope it is. I hope I don't take that back. But it's given 5-star read energy. It is fantastic. So we're going to vlog it anyway. So first of all, from the very beginning of this book, Wes is the cutest. Wes is the cutest, sweetest guy. And I'm not going to be super spoilery. I'm going to avoid being super spoilery. But there's a scene very early on in the book, probably within the first handful of chapters, where she goes to a party and something bad happens. See, no spoilers. Something happens, it's not great, and she needs a change of clothing, and he just gets it for her, and he treats her so kindly. He is so sweet, and it's everyone loves him but her, and he is so sweet, and he's always taking care of her and doing nice things for her. And I'm literally 140 pages in, and I'm already in love and gushing over this guy. It's so good. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I took so long to get to this book. I'm kind of embarrassed and ashamed of myself that I took so long to read this because so many people recommended this. I see this all over Bookstagram, and in fact, my boyfriend actually bought me this book back in February. He bought me this, and he bought me Beach Read. And I read Beach Read, but I'm just now getting this one after having it for 4 months. And oh my gosh. So I wasn't totally sure if I was going to continue doing this vlog after some of the events that happened today. But I love vlogging and I really want to try to keep documenting my thoughts about this book. But I also don't feel like it's fair to you to not explain what has happened since I last updated you. So in the last clips I was reading at my dad's house. I had to go to work today and I didn't get a chance to film before I left for work. I just kind of was like, oh shoot, I gotta go. So I left for work and I have to get on the highway to get to my job. It's about a 15 to 20-minute drive. And I got on the highway and on the on-ramp, my car just started acting really weird and wouldn't accelerate. No matter how hard I was hitting the gas pedal, like the RPM dial that's on the front by your steering wheel it was going really high, and I could just tell something was wrong, and I couldn't get the car to go faster than about 40 miles per hour. And this really freaked me out because it's never happened before, so I had to pull over, and it was just a whole situation. I ended up having to have someone come get me. I had to call off of my work because I couldn't get to my shift. And now my car is in the shop. I've never been through a situation like that, and it was rush hour traffic getting onto a busy highway. So luckily everything's okay now, and I'm home and I'm safe. And now I just kind of want to rest and recover. I've spent the past couple hours getting the emotions out, getting everything cleaned. I'm at my mom's house now. I think I said that, but getting everything cleaned up, eating dinner, and all that stuff since I'm not at my shift tonight. And I feel really bad because money would have been nice, but I'm currently carless and not working tonight, which I didn't expect. I'm doing okay. I can't say enough how grateful I am that I am physically completely okay, as much as I mentally feel like a little kid and I just want to go cry. But we're at my mom's house now, and I think my goal is going to be to keep doing the reading vlog and to keep reading. I love the book a lot so far, and I feel like it would just be nice to light a candle, put up a show on my laptop, and just kind of have a mellow reading list and relaxed night and see how much reading we can get through this book. I'm also going to quickly sidebar and say I also got some really good news that totally relates to this vlog today. So a couple days ago, Lynn Painter herself posted a reel on Instagram featuring her next novel, The Do-Over, which comes out later this year, so later 2022. And it sounds so cute. And I'm loving this book. I loved her adult rom-com. So I was just like, I need to request it. So I wrote on my to-do list for today, contact Simon & Schuster. So I sent an email off this morning and I wasn't sure how it was going to go because I didn't know what they were going to say. I didn't know if they accept me. I felt like maybe I was a little late in the game. But I got an email back a couple hours ago that the publicist I emailed, one, sent all my info and my request on to the publicist who's actually doing the title and doing publicity for the title. But two, I have an e-arc of it. So there is an e-arc of her next YA rom-com in my NetGalley right now, and I'm so excited. I literally can't get over myself. I'm so excited. I can't wait, and maybe I will have to do another separate reading vlog on The Do-Over, which comes out in November. Okay, so this angle is kind of atrocious, and I'm well aware that the lighting situation is absolutely less than ideal, but there's pretty much nothing else I can do because it is currently 10:30. My room does not have an overhead light. The best thing I have going on is this lamp, and it's dark out. I'm stopping reading for the night. I left off 250, which means I made about 100 pages of progress today, which honestly, it's felt like so much more because I have just been enjoying my time reading this book so much. Here's my tabbing progress, and I'm having a really fun time tabbing. I feel like I am just tabbing constantly because this book is just the cutest, and I feel like all the opinions I stated earlier today are so far remaining true, and I hope that they continue to remain true just throughout the rest. I was half tempted to stay up tonight and just finish reading it since it's only 10:30. Realistically, I should be able to finish it by midnight if I decided to, but with the day I've had, I've just decided that pushing myself to stay up late reading is probably not the best thing for my physical or mental health. So I think I'm going to soon curl up in bed, call it a night, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll have lots of time for reading. Hi. So, unfortunately, it's been a few days since I last got to update you guys and got to work on this reading vlog, but as you saw from the last clips, there were obviously some things going on, and my car is still not back. That's the main point of this clip, is my car is out, and I'm probably not going to have my car until July at the absolute earliest if I get my car back. So in terms of reading, I am still at the same spot that I was when we last talked, and I read a little bit when I was at a Starbucks. I actually had some really cute pictures. I read approximately 3 pages, but the Starbucks was really loud, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would be a quiet, cozy reading vibe, but I swear everyone in that store wanted a Frappuccino because the blender was nonstop and the music was really loud, and I just could not handle, because if I'm not reading in complete silence, I'm not gonna read. It's just, I need almost complete silence to be able to focus, especially when I haven't read in a couple days. But I am hoping, give it a couple hours, I'm really hoping that I can finish this tonight and make this, I think, my first, my first or second read of the month. I can't really remember. I'm still loving this book. I would just like to say my lack of reading has nothing to do with the book itself. It has everything to do with my life falling apart and being in shambles. So, hopefully tonight I can update you and say that I finished the book.
A few hours later.
So, I have 20 pages left of the book, and I'm losing my mind. So I just wanted to film my live reaction so you could see me pretty much losing my mind over this book. So I finished the book. I could use a hug in the best way. Oh my gosh. I need a minute. I think I'm calm now. It took a minute. I drank some water. I ranted about how much I love this book on my Instagram story. Go follow me there if you don't already. A little self-promo. But first things first, I love this book. 5 stars, chef's kiss, excellent. If you like young adult, contemporary, or just romance in general, read this. I'm going to start with categories. So let's start with characters. The way that Lynn Painter writes characters is actually just phenomenal. I love that she writes realistic, flawed, and lovable characters who get put in their place. I don't know what the best words to use to describe this, but I love when an author makes a character who you can root for and you can root for, you can feel for, and you can understand why they're doing what they're doing. And especially in this book, I love that while I understood Liz and I rooted for Liz and I wanted the world for this girl, I also really liked that the author gave her real character development and also made sure that some of the things she was doing weren't good and that she got called out for it. She wasn't really being there for her best friend the best, stuff like that. Oh, this is not focus. I also loved Wes. As a character, he was just an absolute sweetheart from the very first chapters. Oh, these are all the notes I did, by the way. I feel like that's a lot. I also tried to color coordinate them to the book. But anyways, we'll get to that later. He was just a sweetheart. I felt like he was constantly going out of his way to take care of her, and it felt not super obvious that he liked her from the beginning, and I appreciated that, but it also felt like he cared about her a lot, and there were just a lot of moments where I was just swooning for this man. Like, I thought he was just the cutest, sweetest love interest. He's a top tier book boyfriend. I adored him, and I adored the relationship. Like I said, he was constantly just being nice to her, going out of his way to like do things for her, and they had like a little scheme. This is in the plot of, like, this is the synopsis of the book. Their scheme of like him trying to help her get with Michael just gave so many amazing opportunities for him to like say things that were just like adorable. Like, he gave her like fashion advice at one point and took her out shopping and like bought her some things, and I just felt so I fell so head over heels in love with these two characters, and it kind of broke me inside. I can't remember the last time that I so deeply was cheering for a couple to get together, but like these two, oh, I was just begging for them to get together. I wanted them together so badly. It wrecked me. It was a really fast read. It was like 350 pages in total, but ignoring the like 4 days I took not reading because my car broke down. I flew through this book in just 3 reading sessions, and I mean, as you can see from literally just my tabs, I adored this. So let's talk about the tabs. I like to do my tab system where I do like 4 or 5 depending on the book, and then each different color has a different meaning. And this is the first time I've had like a wide variety of colors, so I tried to kind of match it to the cover. So we had like this yellow for the title, this purple because match like the details in this little outfit. We did orange because of her like orangey red hair on the cover, and then blue just because the book is blue. And then I just came up with like meanings for each of those. The yellow stood for favorite quotes and moments. The blue was in my feels. Purple was like humor and laugh out loud moments, and there was so much the banter in this book was phenomenal. And then the orangey color is the romance. And I kept going between the yellow and the orange for moments between Wes and Liz, because there were just so many moments where I was like, I don't know if I should count this as romance or a favorite moment or both, but I didn't want to just stack tabs because it felt a little wasteful. But just know, most of the orange and yellow are just Liz and Wes moments that I love. But I'm going to read a few of my favorite quotes that just absolutely took me out. If you want me to convince you to read this book within like a few quotes, please, because these quotes alone will make this book worth the read. The first one I'm going to read is my favorite, probably from the entire book. Literally the whole entire book. And I actually saw someone posted this quote on like Instagram Reels. They like did an aesthetic for the book and the author reposted it, and this quote was part of the reel. And it was honestly, it was the literal last point that made me read this book. I read this quote on this Instagram reel and I said, I'm reading that book next. And I did, and I've loved it, and we're here now. So, I fell in love with teasing you in the 2nd grade when I first discovered that I could turn your cheeks pink with just a word. Then I fell in love with you. She's not you. What? She isn't you. Okay, I'm done reading quotes now because I feel like if I was going to go through this book and read all the quotes I like, we would obviously be here for a long minute, but I just absolutely, completely adored this book in every way. It is a favorite book of the year. It's a 5-star read, and I'm so dying to read more from this author. This author is absolutely phenomenal. Lynn Painter is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so excited to keep reading her work. I feel like my heart is so full right now. I just feel so like giggly. I feel like giggly and giddy and just happy. I feel so unequivocally happy just after finishing this book. And I cannot stress enough, if you're looking for something fun, if you're looking for something romantic, if you're looking for something that you'll read quickly, looking for something that will make you laugh, looking for something that has more than just a romance, has side characters, a developed world, has maybe some like grief representation, and you're wanting something like that, read Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. And with that, I think that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for sticking with me through it. I had a lot of fun with this. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that this vlog got cut into two. But if you stayed to the end, just know that I deeply appreciate you and you deserve a cookie or a hug. And I hope you know it means the absolute world to me. So it was great. My name is Alexis. If you want to stick around, please subscribe. Check out my Instagram. All the links are in my description. So thank you a lot.